Hey guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to build living room furniture. My base is a bit of a mess now. I've got like tons of wood, I just stocked up on yellow wood and just like made a mess of my base. So yeah, I'm going to teach you how to make two pieces of furniture quickly. First one I'm going to teach you how to make is a bookshelf. So all you need to do is get a long table and then place one down like so, place another one on top, and then place another one on top, and this will be the bookshelf for now. And once you've done that, fill it in with some mud, and then I'll show you how to make the books. Okay, so once you've filled the bookshelf in, get I think it's just a small floor, or get a small floor, and then just place at the back like numerous small floors at the back like so, in different positions, and these will be the books. This is just like a simple design. I messed up there, so I'll just place them at the back, these small floors like so, if I can do that. And then once you've placed them at the back, fill them in with different colours. I keep thinking I've placed the top ones like one square forward. So yeah, place three to 2 books on each shelf. And then once you've done that, get like numerous different colours and then fill them in, and this will act as like the books. I'm going to fill them in quickly and then show you guys what it looks like. Okay, now the bookshelf is done. It's a pretty easy build to do. Just simple 3 bookshelves on top of each other, and then like 6 small floors to fill in the bookshelf. Of course you can add more than that, but this is just how you design a simple bookshelf. Next piece of furniture I'm going to show you how to design is a rug. Okay, to first design the rug, what you need to do is just basically lay down a large floor like so. I'm going to lay down, I'm not going to do that. Then place, I'm going to place a few teeny tiles like this. And then this is going to be my overall rug, like a square shape. Fill this in with like a main colour. I'm going to fill mine in with grey wood. And then once you've like filled in that shape, I'll show you what to do next. Once you've done that, either get a small tile or a teeny tile, and then basically just put them around the edge of the main colour like so. Depends on what size the rug is, of course. I mean, I'm just going to use small tiles now because it's easier. And just keep putting them around like so. So just dump some spook wood on my base, like okay then. Not that I don't appreciate it, but you know, my base is already a mess. It's just adding on to the mess as it is. Okay, just keep on doing that. And then once you've done this, I'm gonna add like random parts around it. Okay, so that's the basic square rug. So add small tiles or teeny tiles around the edge. Once you've done that, add small tiles around the edge in like this pattern, like so. This will give the rug some shape. I think it will be better to do it with small tiles. That one's just pointless to do. See, someone's placing the tiles down for me. Just do this around the edge, so 1 tile, then 2 tiles, and 1 tile, then 2. Turned off the chat, so I have no idea what they're saying. The reason I do that is because I don't want to have to constantly type out when I'm recording a video because of like keyboard sounds. I mean, the keyboard sounds are bad enough. So just keep doing this around the edge and it will create like a pattern for the rug. I think it looks pretty good. You can fill the rug with whatever colour you want to. I recommend not filling it with what I've done, but with like red wood and then brown wood around the edges of it. Or something like that. Okay, nearly done. Just keep doing what I'm doing around the edges. And this will be like a living room style rug that you can put in. You can put under chairs or something like that. Okay, so this is how you make a living room rug. I'm just going to fill this in with brown wood and then show you guys what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, now so the rug is done. I would like to thank Franzara and Hishtoa for helping me like fill it all in and everything. This is what the rug looks like when it's done. And next I'll be teaching you how to build a fireplace for the living room furniture. Okay, next I'm going to show you how to make like a TV and also a gaming like console, like an Xbox or something, along with like joypads and everything. Okay, first what you need to do is build a table and then get a 1/2 times 1 wedge, place it down there, rotate it, and then place one there. And then get 2 teeny floors and then place them in the middle like so. So once you've done that, then get some small tiles and then place them forward like so. This is to measure the TV in the middle. And then get the tile, and then once you think it's the small tiles meet the middle, do this. Put the tile there and then get another tile and then put it where the like teeny floors are. Of course this is gonna happen, it isn't placed properly. I don't even get the logic behind it. It literally just goes backwards, like what? Oh my god, well, I had it then. Okay, so once you've done that, I'll try and place a TV in the middle. Obviously delete these small tiles like so, and then get a wire. And the best bet to try and do is to try and find out where the bottom of this is. So I think about here is at the bottom, and then basically edge these wires around each corner if possible. So I'm going to try and end it there, see if that makes a difference. Okay, so this wire looks like it's at the back. I'm going to wait until I find the appropriate settings of it and then show you guys what it looks like. So try and find the middle of this thin blue tile here. Okay, so once you've found like the middle of it, try and then edge these wires around each corner of the TV. And obviously also try and do it in the middle as well. This will give the TV an outline, I guess. I'll try and edge mine around there. Looks okay so far. I have to buy more wires. Can do this. I recommend just doing it at each edge because it's kind of hard to turn the corners with the wires and everything. Okay, I think that's good enough. I'll find there's another wire somewhere. I've got that wire there. Okay. Placed 2 tiles there for some reason. just keep edging these wires around until you meet the end of the bottom of the TV, which is about there. So once you've done that, I'm going to teach you how to make the game console and also the joypads. So I'm just going to like fill this all in and then connect the last wire going to there, and then the TV should be finished. Okay, so once you've made the TV, get another table and then just place the table next to this one like so. Then get a small floor and just kind of place, I would say, about here. So 2 blocks of a gap at the end with a 1 block gap. And then I would get a couple of small floors and then just place them on top of there, and this will be like an Xbox sort of thing. And then once you've done that, add 2 teeny floors onto the end. This will be like an Xbox, and also 2 teeny tiles on top of actually went in on top of the teeny floors like so. Do this all white, and then also get a teeny tile and place 2 there. Do these red and green. This will be the on and off switch. So basically fill this all in, and then I'll show you how to do like the joypads and everything, and then that should be done, and it's like a game console and TV in one. So just fill that in with white, and then the buttons red and green, and then the table with whatever colour. Okay, so once you've done the Xbox there, get a few wires. I'm just going to get one of them. Then I'm going to just put it at the back of the Xbox like this, and then just kind of trail it around here for like to make it look like it's basically plugged into the TV. If I can try and do that, so I'm just gonna move one back now. So I'm just gonna kind of do this till it gets to there. And then make it look like it's plugged into the back of the TV like so. Okay, so once you've got the plug the wire into the back of the TV, then you're gonna have to like use a wire and then basically try and edge it around to the corner of the table like so. I'm gonna leave mine. I'll leave mine a step back actually. So about here. But I'm gonna keep the wire. Oh my god, just why do I need this? What do I need this for? It's a random piece of wallwood. And the next part is gonna be a bit tricky because you're gonna have to try and make a joypad with the wires. So I'm gonna try and just do a simple, try and edge around here, then create a joypad sort of shape, and this is gonna be mine. Okay, that's how you make a simple joypad. You can try and fill it in with black wires, but it's gonna be like tricky. I've tried it before and I just keep messing it up, and it doesn't like look right or anything. So how you make it like a game console, a TV, and like a joypad for it. Next one I'm gonna build is a clock. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to teach you how to build is a simple clock. So start off by placing 2 team tiles next to each other on like a wall or something, and then get the team tiles and then try and place them like one block away from the clock like this, and then put another 2 on top, and then do the same over this side as well, except I'm gonna Place mine there because, you know, it does that stupid thing where it isn't placed properly. Place 2 teeny tiles there at the edge of it. Not like on top of the edge, but at the very edge. Delete this one here. And then get another teeny tile, rotate them. And then place 2 on top like that. At the very edge, and this is like a clock shape. And then get a small floor, so I've got mine over there. Like so. And then just place it in there. Place it in this like that. I'm just gonna shove mine to the back. I'm gonna place mine there and then put the teeny tiles around it. And then once you've placed the white thing in the middle of these teeny tiles, get like a small piece of glass. I forgot where I put mine. Somewhere I lost it, have I? Okay, so no, my small glass is over here. I got this small glass and then basically slot it at the end of the clock. I'm going to maybe teach people how to make like a big clock, like maybe a grandfather clock, depends. And then basically shove this glass in the middle of there and it creates glass for the clock. Fill this wood with brown wood or something, and then that's how you create a simple small clock. And next time I'm going to teach you how to make is the fireplace. Okay, this is what the clock looks like when it's done. Pretty simple design, and it looks pretty decent. If you want like a design for a big clock, like a grandfather clock, then just say I'll try and think of a design for one. Although I'm not really sure how to really do it, but I'll try and think of one if people want it, that is. And of course we've got the like game console, TV and joypad, and also the bookshelf and rug, which is over here, the bookshelf and the rug. Okay, now I'm going to try and show you guys how to make a fireplace somehow. I'm not quite sure what to do with that design. Okay, so next item I'm going to design is a fireplace. I've already got like a design down, but I'll teach you guys like how to make it. First, what you're going to have to do is get a short smooth wall and then just place it there like so. Then get 2 smooth wall stubs and then place them next to the smooth wall. Now I've tried to make this fireplace different from the others because I know there's a few videos on how to make a fireplace, but for the most part this is just my own design, which I've like based off an image like online. Then get a short smooth wall and then just place it there. One gap inwards of the smooth wall, and also do the same over this side like that. And then once you've done that, get a short smooth wall stub and then place it on top of there, as well as this one. And then once you've done that, get a smooth wall, then place it on top of this here. And this will be like the main part of the fireplace. I would fill this in white and everything. And then once you've done that, get a post. And then just like put the post inwards towards this smooth wall, and also do the same on this side as well. And then once you've done that, get a teeny floor. And then just slot that in there like so. Also slot that in there, so you've got like a inwards curvature there. So it's 2 posts and then 2 teeny floors. And then get another post and then also just slot that in there like so. Then get 2 teeny floors and then slot them in there, and this will create like the outpost thing. God damn it. Come on, get in there. Someone just shoved some brown wood in my thing. And this will be the first part. So fill this like outer rim with white and the inside like this with brown. Then I'll show you how to do the last parts, which are the back wall and these like fire guard things. Okay, so once you've done that, get a tile and then try and then place it at the edge of this thing here. Well, of course it does this. On the other fireplace it works fine. Basically just try and place it at the edge of the fireplace like so. Not where it's like one space, but like the very edge of it. And then get a bunch of teeny tiles and then just you know, try and slot them in there like so. This will create the back of the fireplace. And then once you've done that, rotate it. These are like corner pieces. And then place one at the edge there. These will be the fire guards. And then just keep placing tiles like this until you get to the end, which is here. And these will be the fire guards, so like the fireplace and everything. And then that should be the fireplace pretty much done. I would recommend adding some like coal in there and everything, and that should be the fireplace done. So I'm going to fill this in and then add a couple of pieces of coal, and then show you guys what it looks like. And then once you've filled in all the fireplace, just get a couple of pieces of coal. I'd like to thank Max for supplying me these coal pieces. I'm not going to keep them, I'm just going to like add them for the picture. Just put like a couple of pieces of coal in here. It can be lit or it can be like not lit, so I'm just going to add a few pieces of coal. I recommend 3 to 5 pieces of coal at least. And then maybe you can actually set them on fire and create like a fireplace thing. And then once you've done that, either set them on fire or just leave them like that. I mean, they only last so long, so this is how the fireplace looks, and I think it's a pretty good design for what it is. Next thing I'm going to show you how to build is a mounted deer head. Okay, so next I'm going to show you how to make like the trophy to hang the deer head on, or the mounted deer head. So first what you have to do is to get two teeny floors and then place 2 of them next to each other like this. And then get a 1/1 times 1 wedge, rotate it, and then basically place it, let's turn it around. Basically place it at the corners there, and also do it the other side as well, so you've got 2 corner pieces. And once you've placed 2 1/1 times 1 wedges, just go upwards like across there and place 1 there, like at the very edge of the other 1 times 1/1 wedge, and then rotate it, and then do the same thing over here, place another one going upwards. Then get a teeny floor again, and then place 3 going upwards on each side. So place 3 going upwards on each side from the wedges, so on top of the wedges, so 1, 2, 3, and then do the same on this side, 1, 2, 3. And then once you've done that, get the wedges again, 1/1 times 1 wedge, rotate it so it's right, and then place 1 on top of here, on top of the teeny floors, rotate it, and then place another one there. And then once you've done that, rotate the 1/1 times 1 wedge, and then place it across from that wedge like that, like a pointed triangle thing. And then same on this side, rotate it and then place it along with this wedge, and then place another 1/1 wedge at the edge of this wedge, and then rotate it and then place another one there. And once you've done that, get go on walls and then get a short smooth wall, and then just slot the short smooth wall in there like so. And this will be where your deer head will be mounted on, and I'll show you how to make the deer next when it's done. Basically fill this with like something like oak wood, birch, maybe even white. I would recommend filling it with like oak wood or something. And once you've filled that in, I'll show you how to do the deer head. Okay, to make the mounted deer head, what you have to do next is get a 1/1 wedge and place it one space above the bottom of it, and place it kind of in the middle, and then also do the same at this side as well. Get a 1/1 wedge and then place it next to this 1/1 wedge. Once you've done that, get a small floor and then rotate it and then place it there. Then get another small floor, rotate it and then place it there, so it's like on top of the wedges. And then once you've done that, get 2 teeny floors and then place them at the end of a small floor like this. And then get another one and then place it at the end of a small floor, so it's like a nose shape. So you've got 2 small floors and 2 teeny tiles there, and then 2 wedges to place them small floors at the end of there like so. Get another 1/1 times 1 wedge and then place it on top of the teeny floors to create the nose, and then get this one as well. And then place it there. This will be like your deer head nose thing. And then once you've done that, get another 1/1 times 1 wedge, rotate it and then place it there. These are the ears, so place it at the end of the deer head or the small floor. And then also get another one and then place it at the end of there. Then place it at the end of there like that. I'm not sure whether that just disappeared. So you've got 2 ears there. And then once you've done that, get this wedge here. Place it like that. And then place this like that. And then place this like this. Place them 2 wedges like that. This will be like the antler things. So we've got 2 small floors, 2 teeny floors, 2 wedges to make the nose, 2 wedges underneath, 2 wedges for the ears, and 1 times 1/1 wedges, 2 wedges here in the middle of the small floors. And then once you've done that, get 2 small floors and then place them at the edge of these wedges like so, like that. And once you've done that, get these teeny wedges, teeny tiles, and then place the teeny tiles like this at the edge of the bottom teeny tile like so. And then once you've done that, place another one at the other side. So get the other teeny tile and then do the same thing over here. Alright, never mind. So place it there at the edge of the teeny tile like that. Then get this teeny tile and then place it there. And that should be a mounted deer head. This is like based off of Princess Banana's deer design. I just like did that and made it a mounted one. So once you've done that, fill this in with brown and then white wood for the antlers, and then I'll show you how to do the eyes. Okay, so once you've filled all of the deer in, get 4 wires, and for the eyes, basically just put them at the side of the reindeer like this. So these will act as eyes. So these will be the eyes of the reindeer. So place 2 wires at both sides. And And then these will be the eyes of the reindeer. And then get 2 more wires, like so. And then basically place them on the nostrils, and these will be like the nose of the reindeer. And then once you've done that, the reindeer should be done, or the deer should be done. Okay. That one looks a bit weird actually. Okay, so they're like deer's done. The mounted so that's how you make a mounted deer. Okay, so then the final piece of furniture I'm going to show you how to make is a sofa, a custom sofa anyway. First get mundane chairs, I think they're called, and then place 2 besides each other like this. Then get a smooth wall. Then get a smooth wall and then just place that at the end of the chairs. Make sure to leave one teeny floor gap so it covers all chairs and everything. Then rotate this and then do the same at this side for the back of the chair. And then place a smooth wall on top as well. Then rotate this, then place the smooth wall next to this. So you've got 2 smooth walls on top and then another smooth wall there. Once you've done that, get a smooth wall stub and then place that at the end there, like so. And once you've done that, rotate it and then place it in the corners there and there. Now what I recommend you do is to colour the chairs white and the outline of it brown, or the chairs brown and outline white. This is how you make like a custom sofa thing. Anyway, I'm going to fill this in and then I'll show you what every furniture looks like. Okay, so now all the custom furniture is done and everything. So we've got a simple sofa seat that you can sit in, like a custom sofa thing. And we've also got a gaming console with a TV and a joypad. You can build a sofa there and put it next to this kind of design. So you've got a TV, Xbox and a joypad. I'll show you the TV and everything. And we've also got a clock up here. We've got a mounted reindeer head, which is probably my favourite creation. We've got a fireplace. You could put coal in there if you want to. Show you that. And we've also got bookshelf as well. And finally a rug, which I actually really like. Anyway, that's all the living room furniture. Hopefully this will be a good idea, I guess. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching and bye.